Welcome to another video.
So hey there guys, I'm here in what's called the Saguaro National Monument. It's basically a big open place full of massive big cacti out here in Arizona, and it's actually got its own special kind of charm. I've been driving through here and really enjoying the sort of open roads, etc. And it's now 2 days after Election Day here in America. Now, I don't talk about politics in my videos because especially in China, it's not wise to talk about politics, but when you're a guest in a country, you shouldn't really talk about the politics. So I'm going to extend the same courtesy to America. I'm not going to put my own personal opinion into who I think should have won and if I'm happy or not with whoever won. But I'm going to tell you about my observations and what I think about the whole election process here, and also what I observed and the differences between, the fact that you can actually vote for somebody here and you can't vote for someone in China. Now let's talk about the China thing first. In China, as you know, there's the one-party rule. It's the Communist Party, and they can pretty much make up whatever they want as far as rules are concerned and how long they're allowed to stay in office, and it's very easy for them to just change things around. And although it would be stupid to say that people are happy with the situation, most people don't really care. In fact, they are very content with the current political system as long as their lives keep improving and as long as the country's economy continues to grow. And that is why it's so important for the Chinese government to make sure that the economy doesn't fail and that the economy continues to grow. Hence the current situation with the big housing bubble and so on. It's because the government is really pushing and pulling out all the stops to make sure that everybody continues to prosper. Back to America now, and I'm actually going to switch to some footage I took on Election Day, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Right guys, so today is a very special day, at least for Americans. It is the day that Americans get to choose their new president. And from my understanding, not everybody's happy about the choice of candidates they have here. Now, I leave politics out of my channel, as I think most of you know, but inevitably I'm going to have to talk about this election today. And, we're going to see what happens. It's actually, I'm actually really excited. I'm not going to lie. I'm really happy that I'm here. I'm here in America at a very special time in history, and whichever way it goes, it's going to be an event that I would have been very happy to be a part of. Let's put it that way. So I'm actually looking forward to the result. Who knows what it's going to be? But anyway, it's going to be very interesting to be a part of this, to see how it all goes down, and I'm excited. Who knows what the outcome's going to be? That's the thing. This is the thing. Before, when Americans elected their last president, you could kind of tell it was going to be Obama because they were just, you knew before. However, this time it's so close. Nobody actually knows. Nobody knows who's going to be the winner, and that's what makes it so interesting to me. Now, I found it fascinating. I stayed up all night watching the elections, and it was so interesting to see the mixed reactions, and I think nobody really expected Donald Trump to win, and so it was quite interesting to see how people reacted to the fact that he did win, and all the euphoria and happiness on the side of people who were actually voting for him and didn't expect him to win, and the shock and disbelief of all the people who were guaranteed that he wouldn't. So for me, it was really very interesting, very exciting to watch. I went with my friend Dan to an election polling place where people go and actually vote. And something interesting happened there. First of all, I love the fact that people actually go out there and have the choice to go and, make their voices heard. And whether or not it actually has a big effect in the long run, that's up for debate. But the fact that people can actually go out there and have their say. And so it was interesting to see people coming there and, going down and putting down their mark. I personally myself have voted in South Africa twice, but you know, when you're voting in South Africa, the results are guaranteed to be, you know, the ANC always. So there's no real point. You know, you can go out and vote for anyone, but the ANC will win anyway. It's kind of a given. It's an unfortunate situation. But here, it was interesting to see that, you know, it could have gone either way, and it did. So it's really nice to see that. But the interesting that happened at the polling station is something I'm not used to. And that is, I was out there just filming the signs, you know, the Hillary and Trump signs, and that's all I was doing. And that was while my friend was in there voting. And when he got out and we were ready to leave, we get in the car, and this group of people came up and knocked on the window, this very concerned-looking woman and her little entourage. And they were, hey, what are all the photos about? What's going on? There are children here. And I was a little shocked because, number one, I hadn't seen any children anywhere. And number two, all I was doing was filming the sort of Hillary and Trump signs. But after explaining to her that, you know, I'm just, you know, I'm not from here and I'm very interested in the whole election thing, and so I was just filming the signs, she was like, okay, but, you know, we just had to check because there are children here. So, you know, it's interesting to see how sensitive people are around schools and things like that if you have a camera. So I'm going to have to bear that in mind on this long trip of mine. You know, if I get near a school or anything like that, just keep the camera hidden away. But yeah, boy, people are a little sensitive. Anyway, that's it for this episode, guys. I must say that from my own personal point of view, I think this whole process has been fascinating. I'm incredibly happy that I was here for this historic occasion. It's something I'll remember for the rest of my life. And also, I had a fantastic subscriber meetup last night. So thank you to all of you who came out. It was incredible. You're all such wonderful people. I met people who are mechanics, people in the military, people who are teachers, you know, the works. So many different people from so many different walks of life, and you're all awesome. So thank you so much, guys. And I can't wait to meet more of my subscribers along the way. So until then, until the next video, as always, guys, you know the drill. Stay awesome.